6 million ways to die. Choose one.
Welcome back to the Hurricane of Football podcast. Viewing some of the action that happened over the weekend, a lot of games this weekend and a lot of score lines to discuss. So let's start with La Liga before we move to the Premier League. Today I'm joined with Clarence and Seth. So let's discuss the Barcelona versus Elche match.
Okay.
Yeah, both of
Uh,
you are Barcelona fans. What do you think about that
they
game?
didn't play well. They didn't play well at all. It
Really?
wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as Real Madrid match, but they didn't play well. Elche could have scored like four. I don't know. They could have finished this match in the first half if they actually serious. When they scored the two goals, then I feel like they stopped trying to really score. Like they sat back, like they stopped pressing intensively. They stopped trying. A lot of their final passes were wrong when they're supposed to pass. They shoot when they're supposed to shoot. Their passes. So then they gave Elche a chance to come back. I felt like I wanted them to score a third goal before the first half ended because I felt like if they didn't, they would give Elche a chance to come back. Then because Elche had a lot of chances to also score, then Elche scored and became 2-1. Then
Mm.
the second half, Elche started better than Barcelona.
Ah,
They had some chances, but they didn't take it. Then Barcelona scored when Rashford scored 3-1. You thought that but Barcelona, to be fair, Barcelona made a lot of chances. Some of the chances Lamine Yamal missed, some of the saves too Iñaki Peña made was good. For example, when Ferran Torres, Frankie de Jong slipped in that pass to Ferran Torres, then he turned back, then he shot, then he saved it. But for me, I feel like it was better than the Real Madrid match. But at some point, they couldn't even control the ball. They're just losing the ball, they're just giving the ball away. So I would say that well, it's better than we do. Is the most important thing. I feel like until we get all the injured players back, I feel like the most important thing is just to win. So even if they don't play very well, they're just winning. I think at this particular point, that's the most important thing. Plus, we are in November. There's 27 matches more to go in La Liga, so a lot of things can happen. This 5 points is just about Real Madrid losing the match and Barcelona winning. It goes to two. So at that particular point, the most important thing is that you just continue to win. Then if everybody comes back, everybody's fit, at least they can try and focus on improving, like focusing on that thing. But for now, let's go to the motion. I think like we're just going to the motions of playing, but as like playing well like last season, we are not playing well at all around there. I feel like this whole season, the only two matches we have played well. When we played Newcastle, when we played Valencia, even against Olympiacos, we didn't really play well. Then we got the red card, which wasn't supposed to be a red. Olympiacos got a red card, but it wasn't even supposed to be a red card. Then we scored all those four more goals. So that's my point of view. But how did you see the match?
Um, well, for me, I feel Barca didn't really like play at their normal level. They've declined a lot. Their performance is not like as we expected from last season compared to last season. Obviously the defense, the pairing of the centre backs still needs work. Fleck still doesn't know which is the best centre back pairing. The midfield, because we lost Pedri due to the red card and recently to the injury he also accumulated. Now it's like the midfield, we only have Frankie de Jong like controlling the passes and everything there, so that's also another miss. But I feel Femi Lopez is playing well this season for some strange reason. I don't know, but yeah, he's been one of the break.
Well, he's saying strange reason. He has been playing well for a while now. So why is he saying strange reason? Like
Yeah,
he
like
has not been good.
he's just had this he's logged into he's logged in completely now, like better than
He
Lamine
has been
Yamal and any other player on the pitch. He's just
Yeah,
gone
that one there. I
savage.
feel like right now, I feel like at this particular moment, he's the one pressing the most. I feel like we miss
Yeah,
Gavi. Gavi, he will press, he will use, he doesn't create part of his body will use. We
yeah,
are, we are missing Gavi and Rafinha very much. So I
yeah,
feel like
yeah. The
right
midfield.
now,
So,
right now, even,
but when it comes to the attacking part, Femin is a good part because
yeah, no, down there, yeah.
he attacks and he presses very very well. Rashford too is doing really really well in Spain. Um, yeah, the Spanish defenders are actually forcing him to like try and evolve his game, which is good for him so far from what we've seen. And it seems from the breakup Lamine Yamal had, is it has affected him
Charlie.
mentally.
Let's keep down because like I
He's
don't
locking
that thing
in.
about let's keep that but I don't want to talk about somebody's relationship. I don't know why people obsess with relationship. Honestly, I don't get it. So let's keep
I'm
that
not obsessed with
because like
relationship. It's just I'm just saying something. He too he had a decent performance. It's not his best performance, just a decent performance. So in a way, it was a good win. 3 points grabbed.
oh yeah, the
Probably
win yet was the most important thing, but the performance
yeah
wasn't like how well last season for majority of last season.
yeah
And then again, you don't have to, the season what PSG may have taught me that there's no you don't have to play well the beginning of the season. So what, for example, what Bayern Munich is doing right now
yeah
is good. They have won 15 games in a row, but it's not there's no way they win trophies. It's about what happens from
Ne-
March, April, then if they can still maintain it. So
yeah yeah
that's also another thing.
yeah yeah.
But
If
to
I
me,
think
what I saw from that match was Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres was a passenger that whole game. He wasn't really just occupying that position.
He's
I'm not saying he was a passenger. He started the game up. I feel like at some point there, I feel like because that's when I said, but they're not making a lot of good decisions during the forward after they scored the 2 goals in the forward line. So I feel like he was not really getting out of the ball. And when he got it, he was like in the first half he was more active than the second. The second I feel like he was not really in the match. He was not really involved in the match in the second half.
yeah yeah. Like that's one thing about Ferran. It's like at some point of the game he's involved, then he completely like disappears, then reappears again, and it's just but we have to know that he's not actually a natural number nine. He's a winger before being a number nine, but then he's gradually adapting to being played as a
Yes,
number nine. Yeah.
I'll say that all in all, it wasn't a great performance, but at least we won, so that's the most important thing.
It's Elche. It's
Mm.
Elche. If this was against Atletico Madrid or any other or Villarreal, we are in trouble.
So we have to little by little. Let's see how we progress.
Mm.
Let's see how we do against Club Brugge when we play on them on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So the next La Liga match, um, Real Madrid, Valencia. That was easy.
There's
I feel
no
like
there's no there's no Real Madrid representation here, so make her defend them small.
I
Real
mean,
Madrid,
there's nothing to defend. They played well. They played well. They won 4-0. I don't know. I don't feel
but
like
like I'm
there's
here with
really
two
much.
Barca fans, and you never know. I'm
I
just
don't feel
here
like
for
there's
that.
really any. I don't feel like there's really anything to say about the match. They played well. The Mbappe scored 2 goals. He gave a penalty to Vinicius. Vinicius made a penalty. The Bellingham scored. Then Alvaro Carrera scored. I don't really feel like there's anything behind to say about the match. They did what they're supposed to do. So I don't feel like there's really much to dwell on it. Honestly,
Yeah.
unless you have something else to say, I don't feel like there's anything to say about the match
I think we can focus on them regarding their upcoming fixtures and how this confidence will
against
carry.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
how
feel like honestly, I feel like they'll
confidence.
beat Liverpool. I don't feel like Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool beat Real Madrid. I feel like Real Madrid beat Liverpool.
It
Honestly,
could it could
I don't
go
think.
that match could go either way. Real Madrid don't have a good record at Anfield anyways. Sometimes too is just completely different.
Liverpool.
Looking at both managers, it will depend on the setup. Either of them could win it, or they could play a draw. Either of them.
I feel like Real Madrid will win. Honestly, I think Real Madrid will win. Sure, Liverpool at this point, they are not consistent. They are not too consistent to reason to be trusted like that. So I feel like this one because even their match against Aston Villa started stronger. Morgan Rogers see the post. So honestly, I feel like Real Madrid will win. So
Uh,
let's see how they do on Wednesday.
yeah,
And let's
yeah,
go on side note. Atletico Madrid won 3-0 against Sevilla.
yeah.
Sevilla right now they have not Sevilla like Valencia. They have not been good for a long time now. They have not
Mm,
been they have not been good for a long time. So I think that was Barcelona that day they're not playing well. That they let Sevilla give them 4. But it was a routine win for Atletico Madrid. So I think really that's all for La Liga.
yeah.
Now, but
Unless you
like
have something to add.
regarding like Some of the Real Madrid players, specifically Kylian Mbappe, how he's been playing this season, carrying his form and giving out that penalty to Vinny Jr. to take instead of getting the hat trick. Honestly, he should have taken that penalty.
I feel like he
He's
just wants. I feel like he wants Vinicius to also have some feel
getting
of redemption. Like he's also part of the team. I feel like after the whole issue of them substituting him, talking plenty that then I'm leaving the club and all that. I feel like just wanted him. I mean, when Mbappe first came to the team, he was struggling. Vinicius was giving penalties to take. So I feel like he's reciprocating it back to him. So I think that.
like,
Mm,
so if there's nothing else, then maybe we can go to the Premier League.
Yeah, straight to the Premier
Let's
League.
start, yeah, we'll start with today's fixtures first before we go to Saturday's
All
fixtures.
right.
We saw Man City
and I
host.
didn't watch. So you take the lead.
Yeah, so Man City, Bournemouth. They started really really well. They had it's like they had this thing to play for, and I feel like all of a sudden Man City they just don't like seeing Arsenal at the top. So seeing every other club drop points, and they're like, okay, let's kick in and let's catch up to Man City and put pressure on them and hope they
Yeah,
slip up and then we win the Premier League. And that's what they did. Erling Haaland, doing his job as always, scoring goals, filling the mood. Yeah, he's basically doing his job. I mean, Semenyo played really really well today for Bournemouth. I'm not gonna lie. He had
really,
three shots on
it's,
target. It was
it
absolutely
sounds like rated on it really, really well. He wasn't that great. He
who
was sufficient.
Semenyo.
Semenyo,
He
yeah,
he had three shots on target, all saved. Like he was good because he was the main attacking threat, and Man City were always trying to find ways to like close him out. But he was always pressing on and having and trying to have an impact in the game. So yeah, basically Bournemouth did score one before halftime, but it wasn't enough to try and get back into the game, and then um Man City, did their thing and then they got their third goal. But honestly, Phil Foden is losing his touch. I don't know how he's
Phil.
just declining in form.
Now, Phil Foden has actually been playing better than he has like throughout last season and this season.
Nah,
Like,
he's been awful this season. He's
nah, even the game before this Bournemouth game, he was sensational. Honestly, I like watching Phil Foden, so I actually pay attention to his game when they are playing when Man City is playing.
he
So
gets
like this game, he wasn't bad in this game. He was creating chances. He created some chances for Cherki and Haaland.
the Phil
If
Foden,
I'm
the Phil Foden we know was was very very well, like from Man City's first, like what that's wait, that was 2019. That was, is it, the 2020, 2021, 2022 campaign? They were rolling. That Phil Foden is the Foden that everybody misses.
I
He's
think I think that he's trying to work his way back to his best self. I feel like that last season, I think last season a lot of things that were going on with him. I heard that there was some personal stuff and things. So I feel like
Yeah,
he's not trying to regain his best self. But I feel like he's not playing like how he played the year when he got the PFA player of the year. He has not reached that level yet.
yeah.
But I still think that he's trying to little by little try and get there.
Yeah, but either way, Man City did get their job done. And honestly, like I said, they don't like to see Arsenal at the top, so they are trying their possible best to catch up to Arsenal and just put the pressure on them. Yeah,
but I expected more from Bournemouth in that game.
yeah.
In my
Honestly,
opinion,
yeah.
in how they defended some of the goals, like how
The
you
thing
go to
is,
Man
the
City and be
thing is,
playing a high line.
the thing is, Bournemouth has never won at Man City. They have never won at the Etihad. So this it was a routine win. Bournemouth, they have never beaten Man City at Etihad before. So it's
Yeah,
just a
but like
normal. It's just a normal
those
thing.
those statistics, even though it has some small effect on mentality, it shouldn't really be that relevant in how they play in this specific game. They were naive in how they were defending.
Yeah,
They were pushing up and they left like so much space for Haaland to run in behind. When Haaland is 1-on-1, you know, score. Actually, I feel they could have done so much better today.
yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. It's true. It's actually true. Actually, very, very true. because they did close off the wingers, majority of the wingers, but they were not really like pressing too much, and then they just left some few
Yeah,
gaps in their defense.
yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
we
so
could talk about Newcastle versus West Ham, but like I
Well,
know nobody
that
really wants
was
to hear about it.
I did.
West Ham, West Ham surprised me honestly.
Yeah, West Ham did surprise us because Newcastle go on the score
the
sheet
thing is,
first.
Newcastle actually away from home in the Premier League. They have not actually. I think they have either won only one game away from home, or they
One
have not
game.
actually won
It's
away from
one
home.
game. It's one game.
So always, in a way, it's to be expected. They have not been that good. So in this
Yeah, but
one,
West Ham were in the bottom
West
three
Ham are in the
entering.
yeah,
bottom
and
three,
They are even still in there. So you'd expect Newcastle with the players they have to even
right?
dominate this anyway. It's football.
Yeah,
yeah.
it
But
So
did have
now,
to happen.
so
okay,
now
let's
let's
let's move
focus
on
on
quickly from that match. Let's go to
to
Saturday's matches.
Liverpool Aston Villa.
Yeah,
Honestly, this match I was expecting Aston Villa to win. I was really expecting Aston Villa to win because after coming off beating Man City, I feel like they would have really taken their chance. I mean, they started the game brightly. They started well. They started, um, they started well. They started attacking. They hit the post. They showed intent, but I feel like at some point because they dropped up a bit, they dropped up a bit. Then Emiliano Martinez gifted the Liverpool a goal.
Yeah.
They he was trying to play a pass to Paul Torres, then miscommunication. They are playing to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah scored into an opening for his 250th goal for Liverpool. Then
Mm.
from then, Gravenberch also scored again. I think Gravenberch scored in the second half, yeah, because Mohamed Salah's goal was close to the end of the first half. So this thing helped end Liverpool's losing streak. It helped give them confidence for their match against um, Real Madrid. It also helped release some of the pressure on Arne Slot. But for Aston Villa, I feel like this was a disappointing because they could have really taken, if they had taken a chance and played very well, they could have leapfrog Liverpool in the league. But then
Well,
they didn't.
Aston Villa's problem was, as we all saw from Man City's sorry, from Liverpool's past games, everybody was playing long balls against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Aston Villa didn't.
And
They tried to play out from the back. They're not
Emery
playing long balls.
Emery was saying he's not going to change his tactics, he's not going to change his ways, and that's exactly what caused him the game. That is exactly what happened. Martinez gives Salah the ball, lets him score a goal, trying to gain his confidence back. Then the stadium just gets erupting. Gravenberch scores early into the second half via a slight deflection too. So I mean,
wasn't
it's all the
slight
coach's
deflection.
fault. Yeah, actually, there was a
It was-
deflection from the defenders.
yeah, I know there
Yeah,
was a
that's a
deflection, but it
deflection.
wasn't slight. It was very like it was not so. It
It's
had an
okay.
effect on
It's
the
not wrong foot Martinez because where he was going first, the deflection changed the direction completely.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
completely. Yeah. So yeah, per that analysis, you can tell, and Emery could have still changed it going into second half. That okay, switch to long balls and then get Rogers and others into the game because obviously you have a tall guy like Onana in the midfield who can win some of those
Yeah,
aerial balls, but he didn't switch
yeah.
to passing from the back. And then Liverpool too were good on the press. They were also losing the ball, making some sloppy passes. Charlie, it
Yeah.
was a whole mess for Aston Villa, honestly.
Okay, so based on
I
that
think
match and the reaction I've seen online, are Liverpool back?
Nope, they are not back.
oh no, it's just one game. It's
They are
just
not
one
back.
game.
They are absolutely
United
not
cry
back.
after 3 games, you are not back, so let's slow down. It's
Because
just one game.
let's not forget Liverpool are facing Man City next weekend, or I
Yeah,
think
next
after
week.
the next week.
It's next
So
week. Yeah.
they are not back.
But even before that, they are playing Real Madrid during the
Real
week.
Madrid. So
So
let's see how
Exactly.
they do against Real Madrid and Man City. If they're able to beat them convincingly, we can see that oh maybe they are backbone to them. You can't just beat after one game where you beat Arsenal and say you're back down there. It is
Yeah.
being and just jumping to conclusions way too early.
Yeah, way too early. So now what's the next game?
Chelsea
Tottenham
Tottenham
versus
versus
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Okay.
This this match I'll be honest. Tottenham are bad at attacking. Tottenham don't know how to attack at all. Wait, seriously, Tottenham. I don't know what has happened to Javi Simons, but since he's going to Tottenham, he doesn't even feel like an attacking midfielder. You don't know what he's doing on the pitch. They brought in, they started Bergval, then they brought Javi Simons
In
in
the first
the
half,
on after
50 minutes.
Bergval started due to concussion protocol.
Yeah,
Javi Simons he didn't even have any impact on the game. He didn't, and he had to be substituted back off again in the second half. I feel like everything is West Ham right now is give it to Kudus. Let Kudus try to create something. Give it to Kudus. But that thing, it can't always be. I feel like that if you're trying to play a football and trying to score a great chances that way too, because you have learned basically on one person to always try to do something. And basically, one view, I saying that he should try and create something like with magic. It's not like you're not actually
yeah,
creating things through patterns of play, which you can see that, oh, this is a constant something I can do it nine out of 10 times. You get a chance from it. I give somebody try and take off your man. And Kukurela handled Kudus very well. So I feel like Tottenham can, yeah, at some point now, even their fans started booing them when
yeah,
the full time went to. I feel like Tottenham, unless Thomas Frank changes something and finds a way for them to score a lot of goals, I feel like they'll struggle very soon because the way they're playing is not
yeah.
maintainable.
You
They are
see,
currently, but someone currently they're sitting, I think third or so for ahead of no, I think they'll drop, but they're ahead of Chelsea on goal difference. But seriously, the way
yeah,
Tottenham are playing is not sustainable.
ahead of Chelsea and United on goal difference.
The way they're playing is not sustainable. It's not sustainable unless and I think their strikers don't really score goals. For me, Richarlison, he's no level striker. Dominic Solanke has been injured. Kudus, he's more somebody who creates down scores. So that's also so I feel like unless something changes, those their boost will continue.
Yeah. So here's what I really think about Tottenham. They are ass, completely ass.
They can't be fit and be ass at the same time.
They are ass, bro. They are legit ass. They deceived us the first 3 games of the season. We thought, oh, we are seeing a newly improved Tottenham under Thomas Frank, bro. They are ass. They are a sore sight, bro. The match against Everton where they scored that 3-0 was a fluke. Like Everton should have beaten them. Like Everton really should have beaten them, but no, something definitely happened in it changed their game. Like what said, the attacking options, yes, it's true. They don't really have good strikers. Richarlison and who? Solanke, Matistel, Kolomwani. These are not proper top man strikers like compared to like Hurricane and Lewandowski and Haaland
Yeah,
who
but that
who
one
get you
is next
numbers.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
The type of the level they have. You could be comparing their level to maybe Fulham or Nottingham Forest strikers, but taking it to Hurricane and the people you are mentioning, they're world class strikers. So
world
like
class
maybe bring their level.
Tottenham had world class strikers once upon a time in the Premier League. They had Berbatov, they had Hurricane, they had Defoe. This is we're talking about Tottenham here, but Charlie, that
Yeah,
case
okay.
that case is still on them. I don't know what landing case is on them, even though they won their first European trophy. Forget that shit. But
It's
now,
funny. It's funny how Tottenham got. I'll not say better wingers than some, but like they got wingers that were able to create chances for a good striker. If they had a good striker, I'm sure they'd have scored more goals.
yeah,
But I don't have a good striker.
exactly.
When there was only Harry Kane that had to do everything himself, they didn't even have good players like that. But now they have good players. And I feel
And
like low key, Javi Simmons, he's not performing, but he's going under the radar. People are not really focusing on it because of the first position Tottenham right now. Because people are not really focusing on it. But it
yeah,
has not been good.
it
Honestly, it has really not been good at
is
all.
is the of course once again we all say it's the Premier League. Florian Wirtz is also getting that same criticism in Liverpool. Javi Simons too again facing that same criticism in Tottenham. Is the Premier League is a different league. The intensity, like the pundits always say, is very very different compared to the other leagues. And once again we are seeing it with the new players now. So for Javi
Yeah, but
Simons, so
yeah,
for Javi,
listen, oh, I'm looking at the stats right now, and Tottenham only played 3 shots in
yeah,
the whole 90
And
minutes.
yeah,
they
they
had
are
an
us.
XG of
They are us.
they
They
had
had
an
a
XG
West
of
G.
0.05.
Yeah, they are us. I said it. They are us. They are ridiculous. You see, Kolomwani couldn't do shit And how much did they pay for him? Was it 65 million or whatever, or 40 million?
Alone, it's a loan. It's a loan.
Is a
It's a
loan.
loan deal.
Is a loan deal.
It's a
And then
loan.
how much? How
Yeah.
much? How much did they go sign Matistel for? I honestly don't
I
even
think
know
it's
for that.
35 million.
Just look at that. It's completely outrageous when they can go and sign a striker from Feyenoord or PSV, like from any top league. Like
I
bring
think
in
the thing
someone.
is,
Yeah, but like you
the
had
thing
that
is signing a
extreme.
striker from Feyenoord who says that have been
Yeah,
AC Milan signed Santi Jimenez. He has not been good for them. So signing a striker from Feyenoord or PSV doesn't guarantee anything.
Okay.
yeah, but and
The
you
thing is
you
just
I
that right
recall
now,
you defending Javi Simons some time ago. So like I don't,
yeah, the day
yeah,
Barcelona played and he was going on that Javi, you'd have taken Javi Simons over Danny Olmo.
Yeah,
Javi
because
Simons has
no,
not been good at all.
because listen, he it's not like he hasn't played in Spain before. He has played in Spain before, and he it's like Spain, Germany, and Italy. The playing styles are a bit different, but they can when you switch leagues to either of these three, you can still maintain a certain performance and still look like you're still playing at your top best. We saw that with Daniel Olmo, even though Daniel Olmo for me is not looking good. That's like I like if you get what I mean. But the number of players who've left La Liga and coming into the Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, coming to the Premier League, they don't really like seem to perform.
I'm trying to say, I'll say this
Look
though.
at
I
Sebastian
feel like
Haller, look at
I feel
Hoyland.
like I'll say this though. I feel like players who actually leave La Liga to the Premier League do a lot better. If you look at it, players who actually leave La Liga to go to the Premier League, they end up doing well there. So the thing is
La
that
Liga to
Tottenham
the
did
Premier
bad.
League.
So far, it's right now looking like Tottenham summer window was bad. So, but that's
Wait,
another. Now
set.
let's focus on
Wait,
Chelsea.
hold on. Set. Let me understand. You said players who leave La Liga and come into the Premier League do
They
well.
end up doing well.
Like who?
Wait, who? Yeah, who's an example?
Because Nicolas
Rodri,
Jackson is ass.
Rodri, Zubimendi, David
Okay.
Raya.
No,
Should I
these
continue?
no these are
Nah,
these.
No,
David Ryan was in the Premier League for a while, so like maybe
Uh,
no,
he was
but do you
at
think
Brentford for a
no,
long
no,
while.
but should it, okay, Emerick Laporte. Should I
okay.
continue? David
Continue.
Silva,
Okay.
David Silva.
Uh-huh.
Um, who else?
Fabregas.
Even you can yeah Fabregas. If you want to
Uh,
go,
But I
there are
can
so
also
many.
name
Even Mikel
successful
Arteta
signings.
himself. If you want to go, there are so many.
I can also name successful signings from Bundesliga
I'm not
true.
or
saying they are not, but I'm saying that if you look at it, there are more who come for the La
The
Liga that
La
do. I'm not
Liga,
saying
yeah,
that.
he's right. He's right. Yeah.
I'm not saying that they are Bundesliga signing, but if you look at it, most of the Bundesliga strikers, especially the strikers, they don't end up doing well.
Yeah.
Timo Werner, like this,
Cause
he struggled there.
yeah,
Even
and
Kai Havertz, it had to take a long time before he had to adapt. So
yeah, and
like in the
Fulkrug to his
Bundesliga, they
ass.
have even Jadon Sancho. Everybody thought Jadon Sancho was coming to explode when he was after he left Dortmund. But since now, there's nobody even focuses on him because I feel like
okay.
he
But
has
look
been
at
he
Erling
has
Haaland too. What do you? Erling Haaland is a good
Erling
example
Haaland is
of.
a freak. Erling Haaland is not about Erling Haaland is a freak of nature. That one is not about wherever he plays. That one Erling Haaland is a freak of nature. He plays in Norway, still scores. That one Erling Haaland is just built different.
Yeah,
That one is
he's just built different. It's true. Yeah.
Oh, okay, what about Kevin De Bruyne?
De Bruyne did play Premier League before going to
he
the
went back to this. I
Bundesliga.
went to Germany and came back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to act like I said no player. I said most. I didn't say that no player come from Germany. Don't remuneration get that doesn't do. I just said that when you look at it, most players that come from La Liga to this and they end up doing well. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that they are not players
Okay,
that, but they also players that go from. There are also players that come from La Liga to Premier that suffer. But I'm saying that most of them, if you look at it,
Yeah, most of them.
okay. Right now we've gone on a tangent. Let's come back to the Tottenham Chelsea
now
match.
let's focus on
Let's talk
Chelsea.
about Chelsea. Relax, dude.
Yeah.
Now before we say anything, at Chelsea, one of our panelists here said Caicedo is the best midfielder in the. We have to accept that this is Caicedo's level now, best midfielder in the world. Is that
Best
an
midfielder
accurate?
in the world.
Yes.
We could say that. We could. I mean, he's up there right now. He's really up there. He's really really up there. I could say top five. He's there. Top five. He's there for
The-
sure. Yeah.
Is there any other player that might challenge him for that title
Yeah.
in the world right now?
Yeah. Yeah. There are some Midfielders. I mean, McTominay is obviously up there with
Dominic,
Mm,
no, let's not do that.
mm,
bro, bro, bro,
mm.
bro. The performance,
Let
the
the record
performance,
drag that out.
the
You
performance.
could say Declan Rice is one of them. You could go
Yes,
for Declan Rice
and
as one of the
Scott
best
and
midfielders in
Scott
the world.
McTominay too as well, bro. Scott McTominay's
As a
performance
Okay,
at
Barca,
Napoli wasn't a
I
fluke.
expected you to mention Pedri before Scott McTominay, my opinion.
Relax. Come on,
you could
Okay,
also
relax.
mention
No,
Pedri too, but right now he's
I'm
injured,
saying no.
so
I'm saying the truth because McTominay's performance, winning the league with Napoli in his first season,
I'm not
it's not a
saying
fluke.
I'm not doubting your performance, but top five pound they are going. Okay, so name your top five. Let me listen. If you say
Top
top five, name your top five. Let me listen.
top five. For me, my top five. He's McTominay is there right now because he plays really well. But my top five, number one is obviously Pedri.
uh-huh.
Number two, I might give to Vitinha. Fuck Jude Bellingham. I don't like him.
Now
So
you are being
definitely,
biased.
so definitely
Now you are
number, so
being biased.
definitely number three will
Don't do
be
that.
number three will be
Don't do
Look
that.
Caicedo.
at this one. It is
Number
his own.
four,
This one opinion down there.
relax. Number
Whether you
four,
agree or disagree, it's
number
opinion.
four, number four, McTominay, and number five, who will I give it to? Hey, number five, there's title.
It's tight. That's what you are saying. Are you serious? Oh, come
It's tight.
on.
Number five is tight. But I'll give it to this guy. What's his name? Crap. I'll even put Casemiro there, Charlie.
Oh, brother.
I look at this list. That's a joke. So you
Okay,
let's
no.
move
Okay,
on.
no. Number five. Okay, no. Number five. John Neves. Simple. Thank you. I've ended.
You are. So you've taken
It is his opinion,
McTominay
so he
over
can't
Joao
argue
Neves.
somebody's opinion. So you let's
Yeah,
Naka.
move on.
but it's an
Naka what?
opinion, no.
His
It's an
opinion.
opinion, no. But you
Eh,
can't
so
just get up
let's
and
move
say,
on. Let's move on. It's an
no, no,
opinion. I
relax, though,
don't.
relax, though.
Uh-huh.
It's an opinion, no. But someone can't just get up and say, Pepe is a better player than Lionel Messi. It can be the person's opinion, doesn't make it
Yeah,
valid.
the opinion. Look at you can't right now. If you try and argue, you know, change this mind. So I don't see the point in
Yeah,
doing anything. It.
you want to change my mind because of what? McTominay over
No, no,
over
no, no,
John
no. But
Neves.
you can't put McTominay in your top five list and
No,
tell me Jude
I will
Bellingham
take
should not
McTominay
be
over
in.
What did Bellingham? What did
Casemiro there,
Bellingham?
brother. You are just
No, wait.
stretching.
What did Bellingham
Casemiro
play
there.
last?
How come?
No, what did Bellingham play last season? Nigga was not. Bro, come on, Charlie. Let's be real. Let's be real. That nigga is just hype. It's just hype. I'm telling you. If you look at his brother right now, Bellingham is just hype. Let him come to Premier League. He'll suffer. Moving on. Even Declan Rice is better
Now,
than
relax.
him.
In case anybody missed it, he said Bellingham is just hype. Now,
Now there's no true. It's not 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 true. But you let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. We have
now
gotten
we
something for the shots, but you let's leave it there.
we've got
If I
another
was to
a Liverpool fan. We've already discussed Liverpool, but I want to hear his opinion.
uh,
Isaac,
Isaac,
Yeah.
give me your top 5 minutes for this. At this point, me, I want to, so give me your top 5 minutes for this.
Oh, number
is
one is
Gravenberch
Bellingham.
Okay,
Number
continue.
two, Rice. Number three, Vitinha.
okay?
Four, Pedri. Then five, Caicedo. Right
Hey,
now,
Pedro for sure.
yeah, those are the top five.
Okay,
You said
Gravenberch no
you
dey
said
inside.
two is two. I didn't hear the two.
Oh, Garmin no rich yet. You know rich.
Hey,
No, but who
okay.
did you say is two? I didn't hear the two.
Is it?
You said two, and the second person I didn't hear.
Rice.
Okay. So
Gra-
me,
What was I
yeah, I'm
saying?
coming. Let me give my top five. If I was to give my top five right now, based on this season alone, I'll say Caicedo.
Yeah.
I'll say Declan Rice is second.
Yeah.
Pedri is third.
Sharp.
Fourth is Vitinha.
Sharp.
And fifth, I'll give it to Jude Bellingham. Okay, no, Jude Bellingham just got back from injury, so I'll not give it to him as fifth.
Thank
I'll
you.
give it to Joao Neves.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
But
Nah,
if he had played longer, I would have given it to him. But he just got back from injury. So I can't give it to him. He has only played like
what
3 or 4
are you
matches.
basing this?
What is Joao Neves playing? McTominay is obviously playing better, just that Napoli is not performing. Yeah, that's a fact.
Charlie, we have spent enough time on this thing. We have spent enough time on this thing. Let's
Make your
talk about Chelsea.
McTominay
Let's move on.
agenda go.
Ken, Ken,
Let's talk
Ken,
about.
Ken, for a United fan, you're not serious. You're not
Nah, nah,
serious. Let's
I'm
let's
being
move on.
honest.
In
I'm
fact,
being
let's in
honest.
fact let's
Let's
go
talk
I
about
know.
let's talk
let's
about
talk
Chelsea
about
itself and
United.
let's before.
Let's talk about United.
Yeah, yeah, we can talk about United.
Let's talk about Robert
Yes.
Relax.
Keys. Anthony is on a hat trick right now.
Who?
2 goals. The goat.
Which good? Make it come off for there. See fidget spinner.
Anthony Robertis.
Yeah, he be fidget spinner. Make
But
it left.
United fans are just sad because they wasted money on him. He couldn't do it. He couldn't what he was supposed to do, and now he's doing it at somewhere else. That's all.
Now, as I was saying, let me take the lead on this United match. This match, as the final whistle got blown, it was depressing, but like after some time spent away from the game, after some time for reflecting, I realized that maybe I was overreacting. And this result is a humbling result. See, people were putting us in the race for the championship, and that was ridiculous. This match has humbled a lot of United fans, and I think that's good for us. And it's a good thing we didn't lose this match because it has put things in perspective. Even though that we're doing well, we are still not ready to be challenging for top four, top four even yet. So I feel like this match was good for us to slow us down. But I think even after this match, there are still some positives to take from it. But there are a lot of things that I saw that we were doing in those days we were losing terribly that were occurring in this match still. It was frustrating to me because I thought maybe we've moved past these things. But since we didn't lose, maybe it's a good thing for us. So maybe we can progress from this. And our next game is Tottenham. Tottenham are not creating, and if Tottenham are able to create a chance against us, I'll be depressed. And looking at
Liverpool,
the league
I feel
table
like
right now,
against I feel like
we've
against
conceded the
Tottenham,
most
Liverpool should be
goals
able
of
to beat
anyone in
Tottenham.
the top 10.
I think that against Tottenham, you guys should be Tottenham because I feel like Tottenham, if Tottenham play the way they are playing, they'll struggle to create chance against people. So it should be something that people should be able to manage. People should be able to easily manage on it.
Yeah,
So now I feel like the match they're playing was on Saturday. Think they should be an easy win. But not easy, but it should be a straightforward this one. It should be more straightforward than against the Nottingham Forest match.
yeah. Clarence,
Wait, who's
Yeah.
home are you playing it at?
we are playing at Tottenham.
You are playing at your home.
Tottenham.
Oh, you will win Tottenham this season. I don't think they have even. I think since the Burnley match, they have not actually won any match at home. You will
Yeah.
And the
win.
way you make you know,
Mm.
jinx. That's your prediction for that match. Yeah, saying it with too much confidence, making your jinxie. Clarence,
Ah, okay.
what's your opinion about this game?
Oh, so United again. Charlie, I was fucking upset because once again, Dalo, God, 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 God. See, that I don't know whether that guy there's some curse on him about defensive awareness. He just doesn't seem to have that because you enter into the second half and he's busy. He's like he's caused jaywalking. Like, how do you do
Yeah,
that? Like the goal, that goal they conceded should never have happened. Sorry, and he was literally playing the guy onside because the moment that ball came down, he should have reacted first, cleared that ball, and then if Ahmad scores, it's 2-1, and then we are getting 3 points, on the road. But he doesn't do that, and they have to take him off and bring in Dogu. So obviously, I feel like that left hand side, Dallo is probably going to be a very very big problem for us. And even
yeah,
though sometimes going forward attacking, he's also good because he can play those long balls and he can run behind defenses sometimes. But then in defense, you realize that he's always that player that you can attack, like you really attack in that United defense and then try and use his side to score a goal. And
yeah,
obviously Diallo too didn't really try marking Gibbs White that header, at least a little physical, and then that ball he would have headed it, off target because Charlie, to concede such a header, it was too soft for me. Hey, but they did try and come back even though they were creating some weird chances. Even though Nottingham Forest did press us, Diallo
yeah,
too did try his best. He can beat majority of the players 1v1 because of his size and his speed. So they were always putting two players on him and trying to make sure he and Mbemo really don't click. Shesko too was looking locked out. Murillo and Milinkovic were trying to keep him quiet, and that's what they did. Cunha had a good performance even though he didn't score. Casemiro had a good performance, even though like he was getting tired at some points, but Amorim
Yeah, I
too
felt like
couldn't risk bringing
perform.
Ugarte and Kobe Mainoo because of the Brighton game when he realized that there was no control inside that midfield, so he couldn't also want to make that change. So that's one thing you look at United and you're like, okay, going forward, the team needs to build on that before they can potentially say they are back in business. Yeah, for me, that's it.
But side note,
Okay.
Anthony is playing, 2 goals and an assist in the first half. And slowly, Anthony is playing. You
Charlie,
just
Charlie,
didn't know how
Charlie,
to
Charlie,
handle
leave
him.
that fidget spinner alone. They vex me.
You just didn't know how to handle him. That was all.
It's
You just
not.
didn't know how
It's
to
not that
handle
we
him.
didn't know how to handle him. Ten Hag is not serious. He is not serious. It
Yo,
was
he's
Ten
doing
Hag.
what time else. Let's move on. Let's move on to Arsenal Burnley.
Yeah,
This match, it was how I expected it to be.
of
Boring
course,
to watch.
of course.
But
Very, very
Arsenal did what they
boring.
were supposed to do. So I can't complain.
Mm,
I said the first half they scored early,
yeah.
which meant Burnley had to come out and attack.
Mm,
Then when they scored, but they could have scored more goals in the first half. It could have been like 3 or 4. Saka made some chance and Martin Dubravka also made some great saves. So
yeah,
after Gyökeres scored, then the counter attack they scored the second goal from Declan Rice.
yeah.
But I feel like then they went in the first half. From I feel like during the second half they stopped trying to attack. I feel like they stopped. So going to get the closing stages of the match, they were under a lot of pressure.
I feel.
They did a lot of they did a, they moved a lot of they did a lot of defensive substitutions.
Yeah,
I don't know that Joker was injured, but immediately after the second Saturday he was on the bench. They took off I think they took off Trossard, if I'm not wrong.
yeah. They took
Then
off Trossard.
they took off Eze too. So I
Yeah,
feel like at some point they didn't get into around the 80th minutes mark. They didn't have a lot of control in the match.
yeah.
They didn't have a lot of control. They were just struggling to have a real intensity, like have control. So they're under a lot of pressure. Then
Mm,
even barely hit the post at the end when they had a free kick.
yeah,
But all in all, they did what they're supposed to do. They won. Even they did when people complain they're not pretty. It's not really. I don't think it's really Arsenal fans really care as long as they are winning. So they did what they're supposed to do. They did. They won. Move on. They move on to the next match, which is in the Champions League. So and that's what I
yeah,
mean. You can every day you have to play beautiful football, especially when you are chasing the title. But
yeah. But
and
can I?
when you are first at the same time. So at this particular point, they are just doing what they need to do, which is find ways to win and just move on.
Yeah, but for Arsenal, yeah, that game they did play well, but you'd expect like, oh, 3, 4 goals. Looking at the squad they have, and the kind of
And I'm
performance they
saying
put
they
against,
could have
like,
scored more, but
yeah,
they had lots of chances to have scored it. But Dubravka made some good saves. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, when they scored 2 goals, it was hard for Burnley. It was hard for Burnley to really create chances until the very end. So
yeah.
I don't know. They do what they're supposed to. I
But
feel
then,
like right now when you're playing Arsenal, I know you're playing Arsenal. You have to pray that they don't score you first because if they score you first, it's almost hard for you to. It's almost impossible for you to get a chance to score. And right now it feels like because that's happening a lot of times, the players believe that even when they score first, it's hard for any team to score against them. So I think that's kind of new normal.
but I will say one thing though that um Arsenal is using that the Premier League is not paying attention to set pieces and corner kicks. Guys, please, I'm saying this and I'll keep on saying it. Whoever is bribing VAR and the referees to be allowing Arsenal to be playing those atrocities into that 18-yard box should like handle
How
them.
are they? Well, I don't get
Because
people.
no, no,
If you
because
want,
it's
no,
not that.
if
It's
you
not it's
want,
not
then
that. It's not that. Here's the issue I have. When any other team does it or does what Arsenal do, they always give a
the
foul
thing
and
is,
then the goal
the
never
thing
gets
is,
taken. But
At
the
the
thing is,
same time,
when Arsenal
if you
does
look
it,
at Man City versus Aston Villa did the same thing to Donnarumma. They didn't take a foul for Aston Villa. They didn't take a foul for Man City. So I feel like it's fair game. If
it's
all
fair game. The
other
thing is, you just have to know how
teams
to do it well.
capitalizing
You
on
just
the
have to know how
same
to
fact,
do it. So I don't do it obviously.
no,
That's
but
all. The thing is,
during I've forgotten how many years ago. I mean, let's say about a decade ago. Those setups where the defenders are there, have the defenders are there inside the goalkeeper's area, worry him inside that 6 yard
eh,
box. Like
Right
it
now we are
was,
not in a
you
decade
know,
ago. And
you
look
know
at
those.
Kelly. This thing, pound there. If you are trying to claim Arsenal are cheating this on your line, the thing is, if you want, let your manager teach your players the same thing, try and do the same thing. The things are just good at it. Nobody has figured out a way to stop them. So me, I come. The only thing is, don't concede the corner against them. Don't give them chance to set pieces. Other because they have been
No,
doing this thing for
how no,
almost for
but
3 years now.
how do you not concede a corner against them? They are set piece.
So
No,
now that's
but
not their
they are
problem. If
most
you
of the
concede,
times.
if you concede it and you not defend it well, them they are taking advantage of it.
No, see,
This one, it
most
is something that they have learned and they have
is
mastered.
yes, I
As
know
long as
that.
no team is able to stop them,
I
I
know
can't. I
that.
don't see why you're trying to blame VAR
No,
on it.
I know
They are
that
just doing it
when it
cleverly.
comes to set pieces is them and sorry, them and Tottenham who are good at the set pieces. Well, that was Ange's Tottenham because Van de Ven and Co were scoring from corners. But under Arsenal, my problem is majority of the time those goals they score are fouls. But the referees
They are not
never
fouls.
they are
They are
most
not
no
fouls.
most of the time they
They
foul the
are not fouls. The
goalkeepers.
keeper should just be stronger. They are not fouls. That's why I remember United fans used to complain that
Yes, check the
what
beginning, the first ask Ferdinand, the first fixture, the or match day one, Man United Arsenal. That goal, there was a foul on the goalkeeper. The referee
it
didn't
wasn't
call
the
it.
foul.
It was a
But it
foul.
wasn't the foul.
It
It
was a
wasn't the
foul.
foul. India was not strong enough to take it. It wasn't the foul.
Bro,
Kelly,
come
this is
on.
not something we are come to waste time to argue. The thing is, they are just good at it. If you have a problem with it, let your team practice and get good at it. I think that
No,
at this
no,
particular point,
said. At the
yes,
time it was the time they were doing it, it was a foul. It's just that
Thank you.
you see you. I understand that you think it wasn't a foul, but like let's be honest with ourselves here. During that time, that season where they started doing those things, if you look around the league, it was only us now that were getting
That
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 advantage. But right
yes.
now, I feel like it's generally accepted
right now
that
it has
it's
become common that you can't
accepted.
really say it's a foul. It's
Yeah,
just
right now. That
right
is
now,
right
just
now. But
something that is
time,
just done. If you want to, your team can also learn from it and do it. They have not decided, they have decided not to do it. So at this particular point, we can't be calling it a foul because it has been accepted. We can't really call it a foul at this particular point.
Yo, we've heard. I just hope they drop points again. Make and we see whether they can bounce back and win their trophy. Anyways, moving
So you
on.
want Man City to win the league.
He said, "No,
So you
fuck,
want Man City to win the
no,
league.
fuck, no, fuck Man City, Charlie. If Chelsea can climb back into that
Chelsea,
title race, yeah,
Chelsea
Charlie.
are not winning anything. Chelsea are too inconsistent.
Eh,
Chelsea are not winning anything.
nah, the way you
Chelsea, Charlie. Anything is
Chelsea will not
possible.
win the
Anything
league.
is
So
possible right now. Even in match week 9, anything is
it's not
possible.
even about them.
it's
It's
not
about
about
you
Chelsea.
want
Chelsea, they are too
them.
inconsistent.
Like, why would
Chelsea,
you want Chelsea be the alternative for winning the Premier League? Make Arsenal
I
win them
don't
like that
want.
now.
I don't want Man City. I don't want Liverpool. Basically, that is it. And if
And
United
so
can't, if United can't chase for it, Chelsea should go for it.
it's not can't. United are not chasing for it. Don't use can't. United are not chasing for it.
No,
You are
but
using
but let's
can't like you have a
okay,
choice.
sure,
You don't have a
can't,
choice in the matter.
sure can't. But even
It's
from
not
from
can't.
looking
You won't.
looking at
It's
even
not
looking
can't.
at match day 9 alone, United is finishing top 4. Forget everybody else. If they are telling United to
So,
wait, finish in
okay.
top 4,
Another thing for the shots. It's not happening, but Charlie, we will see.
it will happen. We
We
will
will
be
see.
there. We will be there. We will be there. Final day, we will be there. Champions League
if
top
if
4. United are there.
if if
Uh,
Man City and Arsenal don't win it, if United too can't win it, best case scenario is Bournemouth should win it. But then to I doubt they'll win it, so I hope
Well,
Arsenal will win it.
right now, right now,
you have
right
a
now,
point.
we are dreaming too much. So that was all the matches for this week.
Yeah.
We have already talked about La Liga.
Hey, we didn't talk
So
about
yeah, that's
buying.
all the
We didn't
matches
talk
for this
about
week.
buying.
Oh, there's nothing to talk about, man. Yeah, that thing
But
they are
I'm
running with the
even
Bundesliga.
the
The
whole keeps
Bundesliga
going
is
for
even a competition at this point. I don't know, honestly, like the Bundesliga is even a competition. Bayern Munich just keep winning every match. It's really a competition.
It's like a
I can
competition.
rather talk about Ligue 1.
It's the best.
Ligue 1, at least that one, it is tight at the top. Bundesliga is not even a competition.
Yeah,
I
Charlie
wonder
League
how
One. Charlie League One. Hey, Mason Greenwood is really shining at Marseille. Like Charlie guys, League One.
we
Deserbi is doing well. Like I want to congratulate Deserbi. He's really doing well in League One. And I mean, to all the United fans who were like, they should kick Mason Greenwood out. I hope you are all happy now that seeing that your man is top scorer in League One again. Right now,
It's League,
currently
not League One. If it's League One, like I'm talking about the English League One in this one,
French
in
League
the
One.
English.
Okay, French League One. French League One.
Say League, if you say League One, like I'm talking about,
French
and then
French
after the EF for the League One, there.
French League One. French League One. Simple. French League One. Everybody who was like Mason Greenwood, this Mason Greenwood. I hope you are all listening. He is performing. In fact,
The thing was, the thing
the
is,
problem was never about
the
his
problem is, you see, they didn't, the charges were dropped, but they couldn't clear his name to actually, to either deny it or accept it. So it felt like, if United had brought him back, it wouldn't have looked good on a club because the women were not really happy with it. So
so League One is like Marseille and PSG are competing right now, but me, I want Marseille to win the league because it's been a long time. Obviously, they
yeah,
need
it won't
to.
happen. But you keep
It
dreaming,
it
it
will
won't happen.
happen. We will be there. We will be there.
Okay, well,
We will be there because
so
PSG
what we've got
because PSG
from this.
because PSG is missing players. They're not really the same team that they were last season because I don't know, for some reason now they've dropped off and now teams have figured out their style of play. So Enrique is now trying to fix in the pieces and try and figure
I'll
out.
not say they have job. I just feel like they are just focusing on the Champions League and the league and the French league.
Yeah, so Marseille League One winners. We will be there. Deserbi and Marseille will be crowned champions. We will be there.
Okay,
We will be
okay,
there.
okay. Let's conclude this episode. But
And also, we are thinking about introducing a new series called "What If," where each week we'll be talking about transfer scenarios, possible transfer scenarios, and what have happened. Should they have happened or if they didn't happen? For example, maybe what if Neymar never left Barcelona? We are thinking of starting a series like that. So when it's up and running, you guys know about it. Okay, so thanks for watching. No,
6 million
thanks for
ways to
listening.
die.
And share.
Choose
Like and
one.
share.